is Eric Kaz. Thanks for listening, everybody, to Mature Adult Time. Please look below, like us, subscribe, review us. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.
Hey everybody, get ready, cause it's Mature Adult Time. Mature Adult Time, yeah.
And we're here. We're doing it. Melania can't make it because she's actually doing a good favor for our good Jewish friend Zach. And
yours is like not coming on. Do you want to
That's okay.
just give you this one?
yeah, let's just do that.
Sorry, dude.
I think it's
I just like cutting it out.
no, it's fine.
I'd rather hear you than not.
That's a good idea.
Quick little mic
Hey,
switch.
What's Mel talking about? Out of what?
Huh?
What?
Talk on the microphone. It's a recorded podcast.
What are you talking about?
Over there
What?
sidebarring.
Yeah, I'm
Hello,
having a
hello.
sidebar nation over here.
Hello. What the fuck? Hold on.
In the text message.
It could be a bad cable.
This right
It
here.
might be the cable, man.
Keep going. You guys talk. It's only cable.
Wait, scratching your name out?
Yeah, of what?
Oh, of stickers at the cinema.
Oh, her name out.
Yeah.
Someone scratching her name out?
Specific in the men's room, someone is specifically scratching out
Try
Mel
that,
C,
try that.
and for a while was putting them up in a row at the top.
What a passive aggressive piece of shit.
It's actually kind of borderline creepy because of
It's
the.
so crazy.
Borderline, yeah. I think it's full on creepy. Like that's
It's got to be full on.
It's like kind of like he's saying he
It's just a
doesn't
channel one
like. What is he
issue.
trying to say? He doesn't want her a part of the
Nothing.
podcast.
I don't know what he's trying to say. But
kinda
since
controlling.
since Mel C's out working for our boy
Check,
Baby
check,
Blue, so he can go with his dad to see Kobe's jersey retired.
Oh, I hate Kobe.
Yeah.
Why
well,
do you hate Kobe?
Okay, first and foremost, I'm from Sacramento, California. I'm a Kings fan, if I'm anything.
Ooh,
now that I've
Kings
been
fan.
here,
I like that.
but now that I've been here, and there's that other, the Clippers. I
Yeah.
think I like the Clippers.
You're a Clippers fan?
I'll give you Clippers points.
I don't know how
I mean,
feel about
I
that.
don't like. I can never be a Lakers fan, and Kobe is a fucking butt rapist.
He is a confessed rape. I don't think he raped some people. Huh?
Well, I don't know. It was settled, but there's allegations. But either way, he's just a punk. Like, dude, my old boss sold him a computer, and he was like,
Yeah, I see it.
just a fucking pompous little piece of
Feel like
shit.
I see
You know what I
your
mean?
part.
Like, fuck you. There's no reason to be that way.
So how was your day, Serafina?
It was good. Today is the 9th day
Yeah, no,
that
it's
I've worked
fine.
in a row and doing like comedy
Totally
for
fine.
most of those
This will be
nights
fine.
as well. So I'm
Yeah,
pretty
it should be fine. If not,
tired. But tomorrow I'm about to relax. I did go to bed early last night, but still, like,
How early did you go to bed?
I was to bed at like 10:30.
Oh, grandma o'clock.
Yeah,
That's grandma 30. I
that's
get it.
that's pretty early.
I like that.
Dude, can I complain about something? No, I can't. What
Please
if she
do.
listens
No, you
to this?
should.
Whatever.
Why
Okay.
wouldn't you complain?
So I just got a text message from my mom. So, I mean, I love my mom. She's great.
Mrs. Fina?
Yeah. Mama Fina.
Mama Fina?
Mama Fina.
Mama Fina? What does Mama Fina want?
Mama Fina. So she
Sounds like a
texted me.
delicious drink, by the way.
Dude, so she has a housekeeper come in her house. And I'm like, dude, first of all, there's nothing wrong with her being able to clean her house. You know what I mean? Whatever. If you want to do that, that's no problem. But I was thinking about, she just fucking, like, I was her housekeeper before she got this one. After, my mom did not care about homework, just like having the house clean. But she just sent me a photo of the toilet paper in her house.
Was it put on the wrong way?
No, the housekeeper like folded it and then put like stickers, like Christmas stickers on it. It was like, oh, look at a nice little touch of my housekeeper. Who are you? You know what I mean?
I
Like,
feel like they ruined a square, which
Yeah.
has cost me money. Like, to me, as a hairy asshole man, where my hairs are abrasive enough to tear toilet paper,
Right.
you're costing me squares with that sticker, which is useless, by the way.
And what if
Exactly.
it rips weird? Like you rip it, then you're.
What if I
you're
don't
you
notice
just-
it and it cuts my butthole?
right? Wait. Oh yeah. What?
And then I'm
But
gonna
waste
get
not,
feces
want
in
not.
my
Right?
Blood? No, thank you.
It could ruin a whole like circle because if it gets caught on the other square
I
too,
believe
then
that
it's like
circle's
all
called a
fucked up.
sphincter.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's just its name. Don't get so.
No, the whole like circumference of the toilet paper roll could be fucked up by the sticker. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, you got it. Well, maybe, but still, don't do that. I like the fold. You know, you go to a nice hotel, they fold it, but no sticker, because stickers attached to something. Now you got
What do you
kind
guys-
of chemical is adhering this sticker to this toilet paper that's going to now be touching my sphincter.
Have you seen the cover of those toilets that like it's like a little strip around it and it's like says like it's been clean? Have you seen those?
Yeah. Yeah, like when you go to a hotel and they like put it over the lid.
Right.
Like, oh yeah, we clean this
And
shit.
it's
Like,
a
what do you-
signature.
Yeah, we clean this shit for sure.
Yeah. What do you think of that shit? Like that. First of all, it's such a waste of paper, and two, like, come on, you don't have to clean that to put the paper on. Like, how is the paper proving it's clean?
That's someone signing off on their hard work. Me personally, I've only encountered that twice in my life because that's how often I'm in hotels that are that nice. The hotels
me
I go
too,
to is
'cause
like, I hope they don't
it's
steal
weird.
from me when I leave. Remember when we recently went to a really cool like little cabin by the Grand Canyon. Like I was like, nah, I'm gonna keep my stuff with me. I'll unload when I'm here. Like I was like still like. I'm not gonna just do that. I'm not gonna just like let me leave all my stuff here and then disappear for a few hours and then come back because I'm not. When I come back, I'm not gonna do inventory.
What, you left it in your car?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I did. I was
Isn't
like, yeah,
that's not like cars are broken into more.
good.
At the Grand Canyon?
Yeah,
I think
but then
there's better things to do at the Grand Canyon than to break into cars.
Wow, what if
to
that
be
was
honest.
your game?
Dude, that's a great.
You're some guys like you just fucked up my game,
Bunch
man.
of sitting ducks, man.
Where
They're
people-
over there looking at the canyon, and I'm sitting there taking their sandwiches.
Watch them line up at this rock and take a picture.
Yeah, those chumps.
Dude, that's right for the picking. When that's a people travel from across the places, and so either you're stealing or stealing people or murdering. Like that's
You're probably just a,
a
really good thief.
trifecta of like things to do there.
You're right.
Like if you're a bad person, go to the Grand Canyon. If you want to see awesome, cool things and vacation with your family, go to the Grand Canyon. It attracts everybody.
It's kind of a cool thing. Like if you think about like gangs around national monuments and shit that like their whole sole purpose is to abuse tourists, rob and steal from tourists, and punk them as they come to see, you know, features of the world. Like, hey, look at this Grand Canyon. Yeah, let's get all these chumps. You know how many sweet cameras there are going to be? A lot of selfie sticks we're going to come up on today, boys. And
Dude.
women.
My Nanu went to Italy and Sicily. My grandfather, like years ago, and he was on the train and he saw like this young girl who was pregnant, and then saw her the next day and she wasn't pregnant anymore. And what it was like her like younger brother was like holding on to her, like under like a pregnant like dress and stealing like pickpocketing people. It was cool. I was
That's
really
so
fascinated.
Italian.
Yeah, it's so Italian.
Yeah, when my dad lived in Paris for a number of years when I was a kid, and so when I was like 15 and 16, I went out there, and me and my sister would just kind of like tool around, and I remember by all of the big monuments, you know, the Eiffel Tower and the Arc de Triomphe and all of those, I saw some of the best like beggars and pickpockets I've ever seen, and you could like. I've always been fairly aware of that thing. The one time that someone confronted me about it while I was in Paris, I just said, I'm not going to give you anything and walked away. But it was just really like the sophistication and the ability that they have to just take advantage of naive people. There are so many dumb people in this world. It's fascinating.
And most of them are Americans.
That's like, well, yeah, because we cover.
Or I can't see your face, by the way. All I see is a Ram It hat.
Ram it, Los Angeles. No, but like, of course, there's a lot of dumb people. That's why you get an average. You know how there's like the average is C students. The rest are either above or below, and everyone just disregards the below people. There's a lot of us out there just doing things in charge. Like, you trust me with this? Okay, I'm gonna keep doing it. I'll pull this lever when it needs to be pulled, or push this button. Like, that's out there, and that's scary. That's running half the shit we do.
Yeah, a lot of people are just satisfied pushing a button every day.
Yeah, but
You're
that's weird. Right?
I know,
mean,
but then again, we need that.
I need those buttons pushed.
Dude, but see, you're saying it's in tourist areas, so I stand corrected.
You do, yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
corrected.
pickpockets are definitely going to tourist areas.
Yeah, for sure. And they're so
Populated.
good at robbing you and tricking you to get your money that you don't even realize until it's way too late.
Yeah, like you kind of fuck up as a pickpocket if you get caught or noticed.
But a pickpocket and breaking into cars, I think, would be different. A pickpocket, I think you got to be a little like smoother, sleight of hand break.
Oh, so.
But I guess no one knows whose cars they are.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Breaking into
I
cars.
think I'm just
Yeah,
wrong
you
there.
just need with Slim
Breaking into
Jim.
cars seems like very obvious.
No,
as
it's
opposed
not.
To a pickpocket, it's very smooth. Like you could be in a room of 50 people and pickpocket someone, or you could be in a room full of like on a street of 50 people and break a car window.
That's not the only way to break into a car. All you need is a Slim Jim. You pop that shit open.
Well,
Yeah, you're so old school. Really, all you need is a radio frequency that can replicate any car dongle, and
See?
you just unlock the car.
Okay, so there you go.
I'm just saying how unsophisticated. Like, I'm just
Again,
saying.
you should call this episode Serafina Gets All Her Points Proven. Like, you can
Yes.
get into the car more ways than breaking a window.
Absolutely, but I'm not trying to promote
that is the
or
fun way,
share
though.
with anyone else. You know, all these mature adult fans out there, they need to not do that. Of course, sure, it's easy to go up on YouTube and find like radio frequencies that mimic dongles for car locks. Sure, that's probably published everywhere on the free internet right now.
And
But no
sure,
one's
you can
gonna
take
do
that knowledge to the
Well,
Grand Canyon.
the-
relatively free internet.
But yeah, the free internet right now. I mean, I think that is vastly being threatened.
I mean, since the internet's been there, I've been stealing it. You know, I just find free connections.
So what happens when they put up a roadblock, an actual physical roadblock?
I guess we're gonna have to like pay the fee or go around it. I propose multiple internets, like multiple dimensions. We need multiple internets. I was talking to a good friend earlier, and he suggested an internet dedicated to coke and hookers. I was like, that could be an internet, but they could also have other ones dedicated to CPR internet. Just go to CPR. Why
Okay.
can't we have more internets? Explain to me why we can't. Why do we only have to have one internet? Like, doesn't that sound stupid and limited? Like, if humans created it, why can't we have multiple internets?
Well, we do. Every network is its own like miniature network that are all networked.
And
into
they
the
can
internet.
all choose to not charge
It's not what the
something.
Yeah,
internet
but which
But
one is the
companies-
internet, and why can't we have
but-
another one of it?
Companies
Well,
are
we do.
gonna.
We have internet too. There's like a faster version of it that like RIT and like faster like good colleges where we don't get them.
Am I on that?
No.
Who's on the fast internet?
Man, I didn't even know there was a faster internet.
Yeah, like the military, they use like a.
Goddamn military.
I have a buddy who owns RIT.
Fast internet.
And he, because it's a tech school, and they
See?
have.
Why aren't we talking about nothing neutral about that shit?
Oh, yeah.
Separate.
But
well,
we're
okay.
talking about giving companies and like people and the ability to charge. And if that's gonna be the case, they're always gonna charge and make
Isn't
money.
that what companies do? Name one company
Yeah,
that
but
does
then
shit for
but
free.
the difference here is this is how we are communicating and getting our information mostly in the internet. So if you don't have free access, or not even free access, but equal access, because they can like speed up your connection to one website and slow it down to another if that website doesn't pay. So there's like money coming in at both ends of this shit.
But there's
So it sounds like I need to start providing internet to motherfuckers, make
Yeah.
some
you
money.
need your own internet.
Or I'm going to invest in crows because they fly straight and can get messages
yeah,
across.
bring messenger pigeons back. I mean,
You
come on.
guys, you guys don't trust the government? Buy my crows.
Dude, we
they will
should.
send
But there's-
messages.
I'm
but
down
there's-
with that. I'll get a fucking Harry Potter style owl.
Dude, wouldn't everyone kind of like that? Like, you have cats. Wouldn't you like an owl that's like, hey, it knows to come here? Like, you can send it to the post, and some office is like, oh, here's Fina's owl. Here's the messages for her. They put it on your owl. Your owl comes back.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
down.
know.
I mean,
I
I
would-
can also go to the post office myself and get it.
Yeah, but if you have
But
an
the
owl,
thing is,
why would you
I would
waste
send an
it?
owl to
They deliver mail
you.
right to my
Yeah.
house.
You send the owl, I put the message.
Direct mail.
And then it goes right to you.
Yeah.
I like that.
Or I can train my cats too. Give them little backpacks. They can run around town.
All right,
Little
first of
cat
all,
backpacks?
you obviously are pretending to know nothing about cats because cats are not going to do any task you set them out on to do.
My cats are trained. They
No, fuck
do
you.
shit.
No, there's not one person that can make a cat do anything.
My cat sits, stands, hops,
Ask Siegfried.
and Maceo shakes hands. Fool.
Yeah, that's being tolerant. That's not a task. That's a parlor trick. Try and tell
What?
Maceo to go to your car
Yeah, does he do your taxes?
and then come back.
Dude, I'll tell him to go
Did
open the
not.
door, and he'll open the door.
Do a task, like a real
Maceo
task.
can open the door.
Yeah,
All right, do it.
do it.
Yeah, you can. No, it's going to take forever. Anyways, crows are more reliable. Buy my crows.
But I want to go back because everyone's focusing on what could happen with net neutrality right now, and they're starting to focus on what, you know, if faster and slower internet, which I think is the least scary aspect of it.
Absolutely.
The biggest thing is that we are having media companies eat up news organizations and tech conglomerates at a
Constantly.
rapid rate,
Yes.
like in an insane pace. So
When I say it, I'm conspiratorial, but I'm like, thank you. This guy knows shit. I agree. They're eating that shit like so crazy.
you know, so it will I believe in a very rapid pace. It can get to the point where they just decide you can't see this anymore. You can't listen to this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
You can't watch this network. You can't get Netflix. And you're already starting to see these companies who are going through mergers start to lay the grounds of this type of thinking.
You're right.
Like if you look at T-Mobile,
But
they're
what if-
offering. But if you look at T-Mobile, they're starting to offer free, unlimited Netflix if you sign up.
I
Any
saw
data
that.
that goes to Netflix,
I've
you
seen
will get.
That's also with a couple of other things like Facebook Net and Facebook.
Yeah,
and,
so-
YouTube had
so there-
also other contracts like that. Sorry.
Yeah. So they're already starting to lay this groundwork of if you subscribe to our corporation, we'll give you the best things, and that's a very scary idea to see come to full fruition.
Yeah, but on the other side of that, how cool would it be to be that podcast that was promoted by that powerful entity? You'd be like, yeah,
I don't know what it was. It's like the U2.
But there's
It's like the
always-
U2 album that Apple tried to force on
They
everyone's
fucking
phone. No
hated
one
that.
fucking wanted that.
No one wanted
And you know
that.
what made me mad? I couldn't delete it.
Exactly.
I tried
Exactly.
so many ways, I
Exactly.
couldn't delete it. No, I had to go onto my like iTunes and delete it. Like from my iPhone at the time, which I no longer have anymore. I had the iPhone 7. That shit got pushed onto me, and I was like, "What?"
You had a 7? That's the newer iPhone than what I had.
That's when it came out. Yeah, that's definitely newer than what you had. But at the time when they pushed that on there, I had the 7 because it was my phone. That's just what I had, and I couldn't erase it, and it pissed me off. I had to go onto my actual iTunes for my computer and erase it. Just
so dramatic.
unacceptable. No, it's just
That
like, hey, you're
sounds
making.
rough.
All of a sudden, I got chores because I own a device. I got chores.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
it's-
like that
and
at
it's-
all.
and
That's what net
YouTube.
neutrality. The end of net neutrality is gonna lead to in the long run.
I personally like challenges, so whatever. Bring it on.
But also,
but still, like,
companies have been
sucks.
partnering with each other for a long time, so
Yeah,
one
companies
can
are people.
argue
They're
that
like making marriages.
that's just what they're doing.
Yeah, but when that is true, but you could also argue that you're getting fewer and fewer companies, so you're getting more and more parent companies that own more and more of the market. And once
Right.
you own everything, then you control it all. So at,
Well,
at
you
some
don't-
point there was
we don't have as
competition.
many choices. We have less
Parent
choices.
companies are like mafias. That's really just families. Like, what is a parent?
Yeah.
Only a family to other little
Yeah, it's like the Viacom. It's a Viacom mafia for
Oh
sure.
shit. Viacom is cool, and they have that weird little demon thing. Remember their old logo used to be like Viacom and this like weird demon thing that looked like Spider-Man, but probably wasn't Spider-Man. Does Viacom own Spider-Man? I gotta look this up.
I don't know.
I don't think they do, but I'm gonna look up the old Viacom.
Wait, do they
logo.
own Disney? Because Disney owns Marvel, right?
Yeah, Disney owns Marvel now. They might own Disney.
Oh, Disney is buying
is- oh, yeah,
something.
so
I heard
Fox.
this morning.
Viacom might
Yeah,
own
Disney
Disney,
is
so-
buying
Fox.
Fox. Yeah,
No, that just.
I
got
heard that in the
crushed.
shower this morning. I was
heard
like,
that got- I
damn,
heard that deal just got
monopoly.
crushed.
No, it's there's no way it's gonna get crushed. That's gonna drag out for at least a year before that merger gets approved or this or that. There's probably a lot of sensational arguments saying it was crushed or it got approved, but it's a long way. We're a long way out from finding out if that happens, but it probably will because I think Viacom. I don't know. Do they own?
I'm not
They
sure.
probably own a bunch of shit.
They do own a bunch of shit.
And I'm not gonna try and list them all, but yeah, whatever.
So So far, the best part of my day today, besides this moment right now, was when I got off work. I took one of those bird things, you know, those electric scooters. Have you seen them?
Yeah.
What's a bird? What's
So-
this
like
electric
a
scooter?
Segway.
I haven't. No.
It's like an electric razor, like
Like the old fucking
yeah, but like
scooter thing.
Yeah, so you
Like
just
stand
like
up?
yeah, you
Scooter.
rent it for a dollar starts it, and then it charges you, and then like you fucking take it to your destination.
$1 starts it.
Yeah, it's the best thing. Like I went to the mall, or not to the mall, to the bank, and then like zipped all the way back to my car because on Mondays I have to park like 6 blocks away.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. See, like today. Well, first this morning when I got it to go to work, I didn't do it right because I was like too high to read how to do it.
So you're taking it to and from work from a
Yeah.
certain point.
And this is the
But
third.
now you're paying for parking and to travel.
No, that's the thing. I'm not paying for parking.
Oh, even better.
Let's see, ride history.
So how much?
So
But if
it
you
costs
would've paid for
me
parking, would it be
$1.75 to get to work.
Would it be cheaper to pay for parking?
No, parking's like $30.
And not as fun either, right?
No, it's
Sounds
super
like you get an
fun.
exhilarating ride.
Yeah,
How
and I
fast can it
almost
go?
pretty fast.
What's that?
I don't
15,
know.
35 miles per hour?
I would say like 20.
85?
I think they go like 17.
If it can go 80, that's fun. If it can go 17,
And then today,
because
because I
think that
parked
board's
it
a
and I
little bit
had it
faster,
for
so that goes like
14 minutes.
23 or
It cost me $3.10. I had it for 14 minutes.
$3.10.
Totally
For
worth it
14
because it's also a
minutes?
fun ride. When I parked it and like put it on pause while I went into the bank and deposited my money, but then I'm fucking pissed because I had fucking food and I left it.
I think that's actually a really good deal.
No, that is a good deal. I mean, I take the bus to and from work. It costs me $2, you know, and it takes me $2 round trip, and it takes me a half an hour.
Yeah, the
But
bus is way
Right.
better because you don't have to
no,
pilot
this
it.
this thing
Well,
sounds
this
way
thing-
much more fun. Like if I could just
You're
cruise
right. It
around.
would be more fun. You're
Yeah.
right.
So it's like you see where they are like on the app,
What's
and then
the app
so
called?
Bird.
Is that why they're just parked wherever?
Is bird
Yeah.
I
spelled
see those
right
things around
or is
Santa
it
Monica.
spelled
And
with
I
a
always
Y
thought
or some weird
they always
shit?
looked
I
like it
think
was
it's
like
spelled
a
right.
a trap for like thieves. You know what I mean? Like it looks like
Spelled
they were
right.
just leaving it out with like cops around the corner waiting for somebody to steal it.
Yeah, that's not a
'Cause-
thing
well-
anymore.
Yeah, well, no, because I've
It's
seen them in such
GPS.
random spots, like just like you know what I mean, like a random alley that'll just be like, by itself.
That's what GPS is for.
Right,
Track
so
all of that.
you find it and then you like
Exactly.
scan it, it turns on, and then you leave it
GPS.
wherever. So it's
As I
like
call it Jeeps.
I walked a block and got it
That's dope.
after work.
And it couldn't like bring itself to you.
No, that's what they need to
Now,
start
does it
doing.
work in every area or is it just in Santa Monica?
So I think it
Like, could I do it from here?
like they
In this
they're
undisclosed
it's a Santa
location?
Monica thing right now.
But do they have like those
But-
yellow lines like at the grocery store where your cart stops? Like will it just stop at some point?
Well, look,
Well, I get scared of that when I'm
It-
driving.
one
that
is
a
way out
glass
by us,
wall
so-
will just show up and I'll.
look. Do you see? So they're all right here in Santa Monica, but then
Whoa! Wait!
Oh,
Wait!
it's like
Wait!
a- it
That's
looks like
a huge
Uber.
map.
and then right
they're-
here.
There's one in Culver City. So there's one, or is that one?
So
hub?
that's one person who wrote it there,
Oh shit!
and then
Wait. So can I just leave them wherever?
yeah.
Let's take them downtown.
Dude, let's get some
I don't
from
know
Santa
if it would
Monica.
make it downtown,
No, okay, let's
but
just
it would
get,
it would
let's
be
get a
cool to do
couple.
it and like
Let's leave them at the cinema. And then they'll become like, and then they can just go around.
no, because they have a battery, and I think someone picks them up at night,
Oh, that
charges them,
sucks.
and then they put them all around
They
Santa
should be
Monica.
solar powered.
Exactly.
Like
Should be
today,
charged by
there's
the moon.
they're everywhere.
Where's lunar power? Where's that genius at? Where's that?
They're so much fun. I want to just buy one and keep it in my car, and then I can park my car places.
That's
my-
why I ride that electric skateboard everywhere. It's awesome. It just makes my day. Like
Yeah.
every time I commute to work, it's I have a smile on my face instead of being upset. Like
Is someone getting called?
I am sorry. It's
Wouldn't-
my mom.
wouldn't
Just put it on silent.
I did.
wouldn't lunar power be like kind of like hydropower, like anything that's driven by the ocean?
Yes,
because
be
that
imaginary. There's no lunar power. It's
but did-
that's like saying I have rock power.
Didn't
Like,
you-
the fuck?
didn't you
The
tell me
moon's a
there-
rock?
Didn't you tell me there's 2 moons now?
Oh yeah, that's the dumb internet. There's always that's what people are saying. NASA discovered a new moon. Yes, a new moon for Earth. Like what? Shut the fuck up.
Should go outside
There's
right
so
now
many idiots out there,
and
right?
look up, see if there's 2 moons up there tonight.
There's probably 2 moons. I don't have the good eyes. I don't know. I'm not gonna. This is big telescope trying to sell me on buying more equipment to check out if this is true or not. You know what? I believe it. You know what? I just started saving up. I'm gonna buy an electron microscope. That's my resolution this year. Get $8,000, and I'm gonna buy an electron microscope, and I'm gonna start looking at things.
That
What
sounds
are your
great.
guys'-
I
what
want
are
to
your guys'
hear
goals?
updates. I want to
What are
hear
your
updates
goals?
on that.
Well, it's going to take a while to get the funding for that, but if anyone wants to donate, just donate to the mature adult and reach out to us, and feel free to help me buy my first electron microscope.
I like how quickly you pivoted from a telescope to a microscope.
No, that big telescope wants us to be looking for the second moon, but I'm gonna look inside. I'm gonna start looking at what are telescopes made of.
So you're saying lunar energy isn't real?
Yes, it's not.
You're saying wait, so
Maybe
you're saying the
in a
moon doesn't?
holistic way, maybe it is, but I don't think the moon's giving us any
But-
energy.
But you don't
It's
think
what
it-
causes the ocean waves.
That's gravitational tides. That's not the moon. That's gravity. The moon is just a big mass. Like, I don't think the moon has power. Okay, so if you want to call that a power, sure, because that is the moon
To
doing
drive the
that.
tides? I mean, isn't that a?
It's a proven
I mean,
thing.
isn't that a thing?
Yeah,
It
of
is.
course.
Has that been disproven? Is that?
Yes, but I think that's gravity,
has-
not the moon.
has-
Like, if the moon was replaced by something of equal mass, it would still do that.
I don't
Right?
know. I don't
Alright,
know.
if we call it
Is
the
this-
moon powers, fine. That's
Yeah,
the
let's
moon
call it.
power.
Yeah, I mean, it's star power, moon power. You know.
Alright, that's moon power for sure. Then the
I
moon,
mean-
the moon power of the waves.
Oh, look,
Fuck
I
yeah.
mean-
Poseidon's gonna be pissed when he finds out about this. But yes, okay, that is
Yeah,
a
well-
power. All right, so the moon has some value now. So if I have a
But
moon
the
power,
moon- but
am I controlling some waves? Am
But
I
so you're
disrupting
right,
waves?
gravity, it is gravity, but the moon is the cause of the gravitational pull.
sure.
Tides are periodic rises and falls of large bodies of water. Tides are caused by the gravitational interaction between the Earth and the Moon.
Yes.
So
So
there is such
the
a
moon
thing.
has to be there. So the moon,
Yes.
the moon being where it is,
Yes.
so moon power brings.
Is a
that's all I'm
thing.
saying.
No.
I just want to
okay,
like. I'm
yeah,
just.
for sure.
I just.
It is a real
I think
thing.
because you said like why does
Alright.
solar get all the props?
But because solar's
Moon
giving
power
us
can do
energy. Okay. Yeah. All right. Fine.
So
we're
it's
gonna
ho-
get,
would
so
ho-
we're gonna get, so all the dams and shit that depend on do dams depend on tides? I don't even know.
No,
Fuck it.
but it
I don't
pushes
know. Okay.
it pushes around the plastic
What
that's in the
benefit
ocean.
are these tides other than making surf suck sometimes
So-
and sometimes rad?
Here.
From a rad level, what other
So,
than the rad tides?
tidal energy, a renewable source of power which is created by harnessing the energy built up in the ocean's currents by the gravitational pull of the moon and the sun, is our solution.
That's awesome. What is
A
that?
predictable, invisible, and economic alternative. So
an
it's a
invisible
real
ec-
thing.
But what is it?
You put like where the tide starts to come in, like where you would kind of walk into the water and wade in. You know how it'll go up like 10 feet or so. They have like a thing that sits there and gets kind of pushed up by the. It's like a really slow turbine. You know what I mean? Like how a turbine gets spun and that creates electricity. It's kind of the same.
Yeah,
thing.
but is this
Except
an
it's just
effect?
greater
and,
power.
and will it work? And will it also eat
Yeah, they use it
human
now.
legs?
Tidal power, I think, is already used. I want to say they use it in like Spain or something, or like.
I'm sure it eats at least 1 or 2 people
All
a
right,
year.
so now do we give that power credits to the engineers who designed it or the moon?
What? Can I ask you, what did the moon do to you, Art? Why are you so against the moon? You're
I
just
love
a
the
moon
I
hater.
love the moon.
You're a
In
moon
fact,
hater.
If you guys want to send me there sometime, I would appreciate the trip. But until then, I'm just like, is it really? Okay, fine. It's doing so much, and I love the moon. I, Art Hernandez, officially am in love with the moon, but I'm not.
Did the
in
moon
love
hurt
with
you?
it.
Where
I
did-
love the moon, but I'm not. in
Show
love
us
with
on
it.
this doll where the moon touched you, Art.
What, the moon doesn't shine? Is that what you want to see? Because those are terrible places. I felt like I was going to make a deep butthole reference, but I had nothing.
Yeah.
My butthole's gone.
Where'd it go?
I don't know. It's sealed up somewhere around like October, but
There was a sticker on a piece of toilet paper once.
it got stuck there. I was wiping with some Joe stickers on there, sealed my butthole.
Filled my butthole right up.
Been constipated since. Actually afraid to pull the tab now. Not without cameras rolling, you know. Alright, this is disgusting.
So how's everyone's Christmas looking? Holidays season
Horrible.
coming up.
It looks like I'm
Right.
going solo, dude. It's gonna be at my brother's house, and I'm like, no, thank you.
Why?
I don't know. Just don't like the dude. I mean, I love the dude, but I don't like the dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love my brother like the moon. I get it. You exist.
That's
but I
lame.
don't appreciate anything you do.
I'm going to Chicago. Sorry, I have
That sounds
almond butter in my mouth.
fun. No, but Chicago is always fun.
Chicago
It's
during
gonna be
Christmas.
cold.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
It'll finally feel like Christmas.
I like cold.
It's been like fucking 90 degrees here.
Hey, don't climate shame other people, okay? Some people listening to this podcast, their Christmases do feel warm. But God still loves them, and Jesus was still born on that day, probably. Whatever you believe.
Jesus was born in the summer, I think.
Oh, yeah,
I think it was
dude.
March.
If you're cool, if you're a cool baby, you're born in the summer.
I think
when everyone's
I'm
out there
thinking-
surfing with tans.
And a Jaloon.
Jaloon?
I think somewhere in Jaloon.
Shalhoub. I wish that was a month. Can we add it?
That would.
How many signatures do we need to just add a month? Like, seriously, like, how many people
It would it
need
would
to
go in
fucking
between
agree to make a
June
month?
and July.
Just
Jaloon.
add another month.
June, Jaloon, July.
And also, we don't change the rest of them. We just add them. How many people need to agree for that to happen?
Probably a lot.
Not enough.
Probably
Yeah.
just Trump.
8.
Ooh, can we pass?
Oh.
That's what we need to do. We need
Just
to push
need
it to
one
Trump.
Yeah, just
we
get
need
a
our own
Get an
U.S.
exec-
calendar.
Get an
What about a
executive
Trump
order.
month? The Trump
He would
teenth-
definitely approve that.
The Trump-teenth month. We have December, then Trump-teenth,
So
Trump-tember.
so today
Trump-tember.
We have
You a
Trump-tember,
fool.
dude.
so today the UN voted 14-1 and basically told the U.S. that they could not move their embassy and recognize a new
Jerusalem?
recognize Jerusalem.
So what did our great leader say?
Our great leader wasn't there, but our UN representative,
Oh, man. Did
basically
they?
she tried to call bullshit on it and said
she veto it?
that we should not be ashamed, that the rest of the world should be ashamed about it. I can
Yes.
find the exact quote here in a second.
Man, I wish I could be in her shoes and shame the world. Just the balls on that bitch. Shame the
Oh my
world.
god.
You know what? Maybe the whole world should be ashamed. I don't know.
Her exact quote was, "The United States will not be told by any country where we can put our embassy. It's scandalous to say we are putting back peace efforts. The fact that this veto is being done in defense of American sovereignty and in defense of the America's role in the Middle East peace process is not a source of embarrassment for us. It should be an embarrassment to the remainder of the Security Council."
Damn, Security Council, shame on you.
Dude, she
Whoever's
just
left.
fucking- she
I mean,
just
you're
burned
down
everybody.
14-1. I mean, that's what are you gonna do?
Yeah, but have we ever listened to the UN?
No.
I'm to the point where I'm like hoping the Bible's real and all this shit. Like the fucking Antichrist comes up and we're all like,
Oh, God.
"Damn it, we did that!" And he's just like, "Ugh." And of course, I'll be gone in the rapture because I'm a good Christian with foreskin. That's the key to heaven, foreskin.
Damn, I guess I'm out.
You're out, dog.
Like, bummer, dude.
Don't worry.
Tell me how it is.
In heaven, I'm told I can look down on the sinners in hell. So I won't be missing you guys as much as you'll be missing me.
If you get a +1 to any parties, think of me every once
Hey,
in a
can my
while.
friend come up from like hell for a little bit, because that would be my heaven.
I'd rather laugh
They
with
start
the sinners.
like lawyering up a fucking in heaven. Well, actually, I want this, like get loopholes, bring your buddies in there.
Sorry.
All the politicians are doing it. They're like, "Don't worry, No matter what we have you do, you're still gonna get in heaven. Allegedly.
Heaven ain't my thing.
It does sound boring.
I don't feel like
All
there
harps
is anything.
and shit. I just picture like everyone sitting in front of God while he's like glowing or whatever, and like harps are playing, and we have to sing songs to him in a language I don't even know. So I don't even know what I'm saying, but because of God, like I'm just saying it, you know, real good,
Well,
like a zombie or something.
If hell is like the South Park hell, I don't think I would mind it very much.
It just looks like Arizona in South Park.
Yeah, and it's like fun. It looks fun.
Yeah, and I don't really want to hang out on clouds. Like I've never like
Clouds
I don't
are
really
unstable.
I don't really like going on planes. Like I'll do it to get from point A to point B, but clouds, I'm just like meh.
That's what I'm saying.
Not
like,
a big fan.
In the Bible, there's a fable about the fucking wise man who didn't build his house on sand. Okay, but yet God builds his whole house on clouds, which is like so much weaker than sand. Like what a dummy. And also, oh, your kingdom in the clouds? Suck my dick, fool. I'm on terra firma, bro. Get out of here. This ain't going nowhere.
Oh my god.
I would say I can't follow a leader like that. You know? Come up here, man. We're going to have the whole place in clouds.
I do kind of hate sand though.
Yeah.
So
Oh, sand. No, me too. I'm
Get some
not a
good
fan of the
places.
beach.
But it holds you up. I don't believe in quicksand.
it's not a thing.
Fucking
Hey,
myth, dude.
so you guys took the bus here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. How long did it take you?
Like 8 minutes, 20 minutes, 12 minutes, or 20 minutes, maybe.
Wow, that's a lot of time
Look
differences.
at it. It took us less.
I know
than an
now
hour.
why you guys took the bus.
No, it took less than an hour, and it was faster than driving here. It really was.
Buses get respect out there these days.
It was nice.
It was great. Yeah, it was a fun bus ride.
Yeah, it was cheap too. Very nice. Met a bunch of people. High-fived some people, even if they didn't want it. It was like.
Did
getting a
you
high five.
take 2 buses or did you walk
Just
from?
one. We
Yeah,
walked.
just the one and
Venice.
walk.
That's why our legs are so buff. We all walked here with buff legs.
Well, Nick had his little scooter thing or his
Nick didn't
skateboard
walk.
thing.
Nick-
It wasn't a
Nick
scooter. It didn't
didn't
have
walk.
handlebars.
Nick gave us a lecture on how he hates walking, and I was like, I can't wait to play this back for handicapped people.
Walking is stupid.
No, seriously, walking will be stupid if the other option is to hover.
Right.
And I'm gonna be like, yeah, why would I ever walk?
Here.
But if I have to roll, no, thank you, no, thank you. I'd rather walk.
Isn't this coming from the guy that was literally just saying he'd rather be on terra firma than floating in the clouds, but you'd rather hover than walk?
Above terra firma. I'm not trying to build shit on clouds.
But you'll
That's
be,
an idiot.
But you'll be hovering.
But yeah, I mean,
like to hover.
I think traveling through air and living in clouds are two very different things.
Absolutely, dude.
I mean, I would like to fly, but
Yeah,
I'm not.
you know-
I don't need to hang out in the clouds all the time.
Let me
but
go
if I had
into
wings,
let me give you a fictitious
yeah.
a fictitious version that we can all relate to. Peter Pan, totally able to fly, yet
Awesome.
lived in a tree that was planted in the ground. Ta-da!
Wow, my mind just blew out the side of my head,
Terra
dude.
firma. Peter Pan,
I'm not sure what point that was supposed to make.
because he could fly. dude.
You're right. I guess we.
So he should sleep
should've
flying?
lived in clouds. Yeah. What?
You can't sleep in the clouds just because you fly. That's what I'm saying. I'd like to travel by flight and live on terra firma. Heaven is in the clouds. It's stupid. All right,
It's
just
like
give
swimming.
me-
Okay.
Any listeners that think that living in the clouds would be a good idea, email me and tell me why. Because I can't see it.
Show me
I don't like
on
it.
this doll where the clouds touched you.
All right. First of all, I've been in frozen clouds before, and it was scary.
You've been in a frozen
Yeah,
cloud?
you've never been in a frozen cloud, dude?
What? No, what the fuck are you
define
talking
a
about?
frozen cloud.
It's like when you're in fog, that is in lower than 32 degrees temperature, and the clouds like kind of like crystallize around you, and you can kind of like feel it when you walk through it, and it looks extra shiny. You've probably driven through it, and it's really hard to see. Your lights just reflect back instead of seeing the road. It's just like a big. Well, if you walk through that, you're kind of gonna feel it. It's
So
like,
it's
like
frozen fog.
Frozen
fog.
Basically, fog's a cloud. Kind of, right? Like
It's like a baby cloud.
little baby cloud.
Yeah, a little baby cloud.
There's different kinds
Every
of
once in a while,
clouds.
sometimes
There's
it's
totally
something.
different types of clouds, but a cloud's a cloud. If you
A cloud's a cloud. A cat's a cat. And
Cat's cat. There's calicos I found out about, and there's tabbies, tabby cats.
oh wow.
Really been brushing up on your cats over
No,
there. Huh?
Yeah,
I
he's like
obviously
he's
failed
been
this one.
studying up
I
on
just learned
cat.
about the calicos though, because I found a cat at I was working, and a cat kept following me, a little kitten.
I
I'll show
want
you guys
it.
the pictures
Give it to
later.
me.
I think I showed you the picture.
Where
right?
is it?
Yeah. You
Why
did.
don't I have
It's
it?
in Norwalk. It's this little.
Why
kitten.
didn't you bring it home?
Because I didn't want to take Like taking it means you're taking responsibility. I'm not gonna do
Dude,
that.
listen to me. If ever that happens again, you take it and you give it to me. That's it. That's all you're responsible
You'll just
for.
take it.
Yes. How dare you not fucking give it to me?
I didn't know you just would take on.
I didn't know you would just take random stray cats. That
It's
you
a
love.
baby
beautiful
kitten?
little baby cat.
Yes. Oh my god.
And so I sent a picture.
Go get
and I
it.
was told it was a calico, and then
Go
I was
get
told
it.
that like 90% of calicos are girls.
Go get it. Where's it at?
It's
Is
in
it still
Norwalk.
there?
I'll see it on Wednesday. If on Wednesday, if I see it again, because it kept following me around and coming up to me. You
Oh my
definitely
God.
liked me.
It was
Most
meant-
cats do, but
It was meant to be my kitten, and you. It's.
I'll bring it to you because they kept trying to get in my car, and I was like, no, get out of my car. And I think at one time it said, "Take me to Seraphina's meow."
Yeah.
But I didn't. I
Fucking
was
give
like,
it to
that
me.
sounds
And then
like
the story
cats.
we tell
I'll
my
speak
husband
cat.
is nothing. I just found it, and I gotta find a home for it. And then
It's a
I never
baby.
do.
Your cats had
And
two
that's how I
babies.
have 3 cats.
What do you mean? You've always had 2 cats and a kitten. I don't know
Yeah,
what you're
I
talking
don't know what
about.
you're talking
What
about.
do you mean? You must be having that Mandela effect. Go back. We've
Like,
always
oh.
had these
You
cats.
probably think there's one moon.
Oh,
Just
this
go back
baby
and
kitten.
yeah,
I need
go
to
back
find
and
it a home.
Photoshop little kittens in all your pictures. And a second moon. We're on 2 moon Earth, bitch. Where we have 3 cats. That was my best Seraphina
I was just
impersonation.
looking through my microphone. I can see through my microphone.
Yes, because anyone else that would like to see through Seraphina's microphone,
I think I'm gonna
Hit
take
her
a
up.
video that probably looks funny.
please do. Okay, so
All right, folks.
net neutrality happened. Whatever, things are done. Things are sad. What time? We should probably get out of here.
Andy's almost home, so when he gets here, we can end it.
Let's just
He
get
could
ended
just be
right
the-
now.
The thing.
Yeah. Is there anything else that anyone else wants to say? Any other
I mean,
anything exciting going on?
the
over the next
Rams
couple
are the
weeks?
best team in football
Dude,
right
the
now.
Rams really rammed
They
it.
just shamed the Seahawks
The
in
Rams
a
really-
glorious way.
I fucking hate the Seahawks. I fucking hate them. And seeing the Rams just slaughter them was.
Yeah, I saw an article that said they took 16 years of aggression out in one game, and I was like, that makes sense to me. I mean, I don't know. I haven't followed it that long, but
Did
that's
you guys
good.
see the Steelers Patriots game?
Yeah, they got robbed.
They got fucking robbed
Yeah.
big time, dude.
And after, okay,
That
first
was
of all,
a
they got
touchdown
robbed,
for
and then
sure.
the other team got
No one touched them.
magically lucky as fucking got that weird fucking like fumble, and they just dropped a knee, and it's like done.
Well, it was an interception.
Well, yeah.
Well, you
no,
fumbled into an
Yes,
interception.
exactly. But that was all luck. But that catch before was so awesome. and
Oh,
glorious.
God, it
And I
was.
loved it. I was like, dude, yeah. And then they're like, no, it doesn't count.
Doesn't that screw him out of like being in the championship or the?
No. That's the number one and number 2 seeds. They're both going to the playoffs. They'll probably meet again. But it was a fun game to watch.
Will the Rams get to play either one of those teams?
If they make it to the Super Bowl, yeah.
Damn. But they're in
But
the
only
playoffs,
then, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So what do the Rams need to do? Do you guys know?
They need to ram it.
Besides ram it, they're always gonna ram it.
They're gonna need to ram it for probably another month and a half.
That's it.
That's it.
That's easy. Oh my Atlanta. Well, that's good news. All right, well, I'll end on that. I'm Mark Hernandez.
Eric Kaz.
Serafina Costanza.
And Nick Waversky.
And this was Mature Adult Time.
Bye. Art's waving to the microphone. Dude, for every episode, they'll have to be like one of us who's like pretty drunk. Is it like Melania was drunk that one time?
That's one of the reasons I think we're gonna take the bus all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually we'll get live. We'll go live too.
Hey, so I can't.
Bye.